Hello everyone, welcome back to the news. In a recent development, an Abuja High Court issued a breach warrant against the Director of Investigation and Prosecution of the FCTA, Joseph Eriki, and 10 others. These are Wike's men. Justice Suleiman issued the order to compel the director and others to appear before the court for a suit filed against them. The judge's decision followed the application of the prosecuting counsel, David Kwawe, who lamented the failure of the efforts to ensure that the suspect appear before the court. Now, Justice Suleiman Begori of the High Court in Abuja issued a warrant against Wike's men, the Director of Investigation and Prosecution of the Wike-Led Federal Capital Territory Administration, and others. The judge also issued an order to compel them to appear before him because there was a petition filed against them. Now, the courts, was said to have tried several attempts to get to these defendants, but to no avail. Now, the charges against the suspects includes criminal conspiracy, criminal trespass, forgery, and using a forged document as genuine. They were also accused of using criminal force to deter a public servant from performing their duty. And the suspect allegedly entered a plot of land belonging to SÇATTER Ventures and constructed structures without authorization to defraud the company. And according to the prosecution, the suspect fraudulently obtained a consent judgment for the land, which was given to the Superstructures Limited, and this case had been adjourned until June 4th for arraignment. The court's decisions to issue a breach warrant highlights the seriousness of the allegations and the need for the suspect to face trial. Now, these Wike's men are facing a 6-count charge, which was filed in February. The court's ruling emphasized the importance of a speedy trial and the need for the suspects to be held accountable for their action. With the breach warrant in place, the court is taking steps to ensure that the suspects appear in court and face the charges against them. Now, recently, Tinubu, intervened as the FCTA took action against the PDP by sealing off their headquarters and other 4,793 properties in Abuja over the failures of the owners to pay ground rent. And Tinubu intervened and gave mercy. He gave them a grace of 14 days. That's 2 weeks for them to make payments. And according to the FCTA, the owners of the properties are government agencies, corporate organizations, and individuals who owe between 10 to 45 years. I mean, that is a whole, quite a huge figure. Imagine a corporate body, a government organization owing the government large amount of money. We have debtors, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and it goes on and on. But then we saw what happened, when the FCTA agents sealed off the PDP headquarters. And this came about a day before the next meeting of the People's Democratic Party. And people were quite disappointed over Nyesom Wike's actions, that his actions were causing distrust within the PDP. Imagine Wike trying to block efforts to reconcile factions within the party, and also taking bold steps to stop the PDP from holding its next meeting, which is a very important meeting. And Wike's actions have become increasingly contradictory. It's quite harmful to the People's Democratic Party. But what can we say? The PDP are the ones enabling Wike's attitude. They are the ones enabling Wike's character. They are the ones enabling everything that Wike is doing. In fact, you would be shocked that the next meeting, no issue concerning Wike was raised. No issue concerning the suspension of Wike or how they could reconcile, other aggrieved members of the party and probably deal with defaulters. No, they never raised any issue such as that. They were only pinning blames on Tinubu, pinning blames on Mr. President, saying Tinubu's government did this, Tinubu government did that, and all of that, They were just trying to, I don't even know the essence of the NEC meeting. We are yet to see the full essence of the NEC meeting because I felt they did not discuss anything tangible. Even the national leadership, even the national secretary position of the party, they extended that discussion to June 30th. They extended the discussion to June 30th. So tell me what they discussed. What did they really discuss in that NEC meeting? But then again, what can we say? I don't think we should expect much from the People's Democratic Party since they are yet to put their house in order. But for now, Wike's men have landed in a deep mess because of a petition filed against them. They were accused of, using criminal force to deter a public servant from performing their duty and trying to defraud a company, and thus they've been taken to court. So hopefully this case, the true outcome of this case will unveil itself. But for now, I guess those ground defaulters, including the PDP, have about 30 more days to go in terms of the grace period given to them by Tinubu, and hopefully they will get to pay the money they owe this government before Wike will come again and shut down their building. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.
I said people should come out to just making a choice. We are going to see it. Like coming. Yes, Abba. See, can we take the seal? Let's take it. Okay.